Mark, we're getting ready to launch the boat here, and one of the questions that I have for myself, and again, I've heard from a lot of different people, is about liability. I know certain insurance coverage is necessary for tournament anglers. I'm not sure how much is covered standard with MD. And I also was wondering what is actually covered in that liability.
Oh, liability is definitely part of our policy, and it's a huge part of the policy. On all of our policies, it's $3 million standard coverage across the board, and it covers a lot of things. One of the biggest questions we always get is, what happens if my boat, if I hit something and it sinks out in the water, what then? Well, that's where your liability is going to come into play. So recovery of your boat, if it does happen to sink, it cleans up any pollution incidences from the boat sinking. If damage happens to somebody else's property on the accident, or if somebody, a passenger on your boat gets hurt, or yourself. And
personal injury is covered?
Personal injury is definitely covered by the liability. So it does cover a wide aspect of things, and it's a very important part to have.
And how much is covered by MD as a standard policy?
That's $3 million.
$3 million, it is. Yeah. So $3 million. That's a lot of money. It
is. It went up this year from 2, and it's the way the world's going now.
Yeah, well, it's nice that it just speaks volumes about MD and the value they put on your pleasure boating and any incidents that might happen.
Yeah, for sure.
So Mark, it's such a beautiful day out here, and I love taking the time to pick apart different structures and really learn. I enjoy that because I'm not fishing tournaments anymore. I used to jump from lake to lake fishing tournaments, and it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of adrenaline. You can win some money. It's a lot of fun. But a tournament angler versus someone like myself that doesn't do tournaments anymore, is the policy the same? Do I need to have a different policy? How does it change when you're competing?
Well, it all just depends. I mean, if you're out there, want to join a tournament, you're going to pay your own way to get into it, and you're going to have some fun, win some prizes hopefully along the way.
Yeah,
that's absolutely fine. It's those people that are being paid to be there that we have to be careful with. Again,
and does that skirt on the edge of commercial? Is that what
exactly?
The issue is?
Yeah, you just have to be careful. If you're being paid or making compensation to use your boat and get out there fishing, then we have to have that conversation, get those right answers to make sure our policy is the right one, or we can point you in the right direction for the right policy. But the everyday person that pays to enter the tournaments for their own pleasure, absolutely, it's no problem.
No issues at all.
Yeah.
That's awesome.